Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your November reading. So we are in Scorpio season. Happy Scorpio season. Happy birthday if you're a Scorpio sun having a birthday in November. And so we are, November starts with your new moon, which is going to be fabulous. So also we have the Chariot here, discipline and determination. This is a card of Cancer in the major arcana, the sign Cancer. So this is saying that you are getting really determined about something. You are strong, one step in front of another. You're overcoming obstacles. You're clearing the way. You're clearing the path. So I feel like this rhinoceros is pretty happy here. It's like one step in front of myself, one step in front of the other, but I can do it. So the Chariot, discipline and determination, may require a little bit of work, but you'll get there. So fantastic, Scorpio. Let's see what else is coming through. So Scorpio, if you are interested in a solar return tarot and astrology reading, this is the perfect time. It's a birthday to birthday reading. So fantastic time to be doing this. Oh, look at this. You've got two major arcanas here. The link to that reading and all my other readings is in the description box below. So Judgment, ooh, and the Chariot, Scorpio, fire, Pluto, Leo. Wow. My goodness. Okay. So there might be some important things you need to get off your chest here, Scorpio. Maybe even some important announcements or things that need to be said about you as well. Because the Judgment card, it feels like there's been a lot of clearing and cleaning out, and that has required maybe a little bit of effort here. But the Judgment card is heralding that there is an ending. You're so close now. There's been some kind of irrevocable change that is happening in your world, and now it's time to get down to work after it, I guess. What does all that mean? Let's see what's coming through around that. So let's pull some more cards for you, Scorpio. So I love that the Scorpio and Pluto energy is coming in, as you know, and probably have heard that Pluto is moving into Aquarius. So this is a big shift that we're feeling, and it's happening in November. It's finally moving in for good. For 20 years, Pluto, your planetary ruler, is moving into Aquarius, and Aquarius energy will be challenging you to move into the higher realms, into the higher consciousness. And so, yes, I feel like that's part of this Judgment energy. So we have the Queen of Cups. Look at you, beautiful Queen of Water. So Scorpio, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Scorpio. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. Okay, I get this sense that you're almost in defense mode here. You're defending something to do with family and home, family member or home, or you are in the process of needing to separate from that in some way. So crossed by the Nine of Swords, the Judgment card twice. My goodness. Okay. This is like big energy for you, Scorpio. There's a big release from the past. Look at this, the Ten of Swords, surrendering and into the new path. You're going to be happy with that. But the Lovers card, there's big choices around it. Okay. So, wow. What is going on here for you, Scorpio? You're turning up as this beautiful Queen of Cups. You've got the two cards that represent feeling like being emotionally stoic, I want to say, feeling strong or needing to put on your armor in some way. I get a lot of Mars energy, and I get a lot of time's up, or you're going into battle for something or someone. That's what I feel like. This beautiful queen has to make sure that she's acting on how she's feeling, taking action based on how she's feeling. So, and that action is quite possibly dramatic with the Judgment card, I have to say. You're putting an end to something. And this is why I feel like you're finding your voice here. There's almost like this divine heralding that something has has ended or has got to end. And so this Queen of Cups knows that she has quite a job on her hands, really, and it's a matter of going back in and emotionally replenishing yourself so that you can be strong when you go out there into the world. You are crossed by the Nine of Swords. So this is, even though you kind of know what you need to be doing, and it's a little bit stressful, like maybe there's a little bit of anxiety, maybe there's a few fears around that, but nonetheless, I feel like that could be the only thing that's blocking you here. The Nine of Swords is that you know inside your mind that you are so close to an ending, completion, putting an end to something, finalizing something, end of a chapter, closing a door, massive closing of a door. And so it may be just like needing a bit of a mental shift to be able to kind of get past that. That might be something that's blocking you a little bit at the moment, just the finality of this ending and the way it may be announced or how it's getting put out there to the world. Because here it is, the Judgment card. This is the angels coming in and announcing that yes, something's done and dusted, and it's time for those energies to pass over. It's time for that to clear out. It's time for a sense of, okay, I find myself in a very new space. And yeah, I just get the time's up. That's what I feel like here with the Judgment card. So it's like almost feeling like you've had enough, or you're embodying the divine here. So I feel like you're the angel. That's the thing. You're blowing the trumpet going, right? And follow me enough kind of thing. So it may be also about followers. If some of you are online, maybe there's something about, because I feel like I want to clean up some areas in my life around things that you've attracted. So it may be that you're attracting more or new things to you, but releasing the old at the same time. So at the base, we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is saying there's a new opportunity here. And in order to say, I want to step into this new thing, I need to clear out the old. Like done and dusted, out. And so this could be a very physical thing. It could be something to do with your home. It could be something to do with your living situation. It could be something to do with a job or a work opportunity. But either way, it's like just clearing the slate so that I can make way for this new energy. I've got the message. And through this message, I feel like you're being very proactive here. You're taking action based on some kind of feeling that this is either your divine right or divinely feels right to you. So in the recent past, we have the Empress, and the Empress is playing nice. I feel like I want to say no more Mr. Nice Guy, no more like I'm just, I was playing along. I was nice. I was in this energy with the Empress, very nurturing and caring, but now it's like action needs to be taken. So does something very, this is something that just feels like it's reached a critical point or even a crisis point of some sort. And it's like, right, yep, done. No more Mr. Nice Guy, or however you want to call it. In the near future, we've got the Six of Cups. So this might have got a lot to do with children as well, or inner child. So there's something new, like there's a new energy or an innocent energy that is wanting to be protected. But in the near future, we're seeing that there's balance being restored emotionally. So whatever it is that you're needing to clear out, it's got this flow-on effect to you and maybe the things that you are taking care of, the things that are under your care, whether that's people, pets, persons, jobs. There's something under your care that you've managed, and it comes back into emotional harmony. So you're turning up as the Five of Cups. You may have been dealing with some kind of emotional conflict, where this is something inside of you or something around you. And I feel like it's time now for you to bridge that gap between what was really upsetting or what felt like it was, emotionally conflicted or unsettled about, perhaps. It's time to bridge that gap to the future, to future relationships, to building future relationships, and looking at what relationships want to look like to the future. So letting go of disappointment or loss or heartache or something that just really wasn't working out for you. And I feel like it's really important for you to spend a bit of time just acknowledging what you've let go of and what you are needing to let go of at this moment in time. I feel like it's like I need to take a moment with that and just know that there was something big that I have let go of now. And I understand that, but I also know that I need to move on. I need to move towards the new, towards rebuilding the new. So there's a lot of relationship stuff coming up with this, Scorpio. In energy surrounding you, we have the Five of Swords, and this is conflict. Perhaps action taken, you're feeling conflicted about this. Perhaps, the way these messages are coming out, this judgment energy is such a strong message or announcement that's coming through, or the need to speak your truth. It's almost like a divine right to speak your truth. And so it may land well with some people and not so well with others. But either way, it just feels like we need to release something in that throat chakra. Something really needed to be said. And there's potentially a conflict around you that you're now managing and dealing with as a result of speaking your truth, or maybe you need to speak your truth around that. Hopes and fears, we have the Two of Cups. This is the relationship. It's really wanting, I feel like it's a very caring and protective energy for those that are close to you, that you love. And so if there's any conflict around that, you want to restore that. If you need to defend them or something around this relationship, I feel like there's this very protective energy. And it's like, I just want things to be feeling good. I want this person to feel safe and protected. I want this relationship to be feeling like it's in a good place. So we have as an outcome the Ten of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Sun card. Look, there's breakthroughs coming in here, especially with inner child, or especially anything to do with anything under your care, like I said, because the Ten of Swords is like you finally get there, you finally can surrender, you can finally let go of whatever it is that you've been thinking about, or whoever it is you've been thinking about. And this could be a belief system, but you're finally there. You finally kind of cleared out a lot of stuff inside your mind, and you're ready to take those next steps. So there's a surrendering, there's an ending, there's a finality to something, a situation that you've been observing in your life. And taking those next steps and potentially connecting in on a real soul and spirit level with somebody can bring the breakthroughs that you're looking for with the Sun. The Ten of Swords, the darkness is lifting, there is a new dawn, and then boom, in it comes. The Sun is like bright and going to make you really, really happy that this thing that is ending here is finally done and dusted and ended, and you're stepping into the light, you're stepping into the new, you're stepping into vitality and joy with the Sun. It feels like breakthroughs, there's new opportunities around. It feels so much better. And I'm going to pull an inner child card in the extended reading with my new inner child deck for this one. So this is a beautiful, beautiful energy coming through for you, Scorpio. Breakthroughs when it comes to relationships, breakthroughs when it comes to putting an end to a situation that you really needed to put an end to, or you needed to speak your truth with. So really, like, you are in your power, but you're being challenged whilst you're in your power. You're being challenged to make a big choice and decision here, because we have the Lovers card. Interestingly, we can see it's a bit clouded down here on Earth, but up in the divine realms, it is clear, and getting that divine message and understanding that message and being able to pass that message on within a relationship, or understand that within the context of a relationship or a big choice in your life, is going to be really important. The divine messages are coming through and supporting you in your choices and decisions at this moment in time, which is really fantastic. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Scorpio, and see what's coming in. That one fully jumped out. Okay. There's three. They're being generous because it's your season. There is plenty for everyone, including me. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. Beautiful. We've also got my future is glorious. We love that. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Fantastic. And we have, it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Yes, we're seeing that. There's a lot going on inside your mind. I'm not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to change and grow. So that is fantastic. Let's pull a charm for you, Scorpio, and see what is coming in for birthday season or Scorpio season. Okay, and moving into Sagittarius season later in November, as you know. There's also Mercury retrograde energy, which I'm already weirdly experiencing now before we even get into it. But Mercury will be in Sagittarius. And we have your beautiful new moon as well in November, as I mentioned. So this is a really great time to set intentions for your solar year. And look at this, the angel wing. Wow, I get this message that angels are around you, messaging you. It's like, hello. And what's the message they're giving you? Because they're letting you know that something has to end or something's over. And this is actually really good. It's time to surrender, let it go. You have the choice to make this, you get to choose to do this, to surrender and let it go. And the new steps that you're taking are stepping out into the light, into the sun, into happiness. So it feels really fantastic. So that's your reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to explore this further into the future. You've moved out of the fire of the Judgment card. It feels like there was almost like it's almost like an initiation energy, like through the fire and then out into some kind of liberation and initiation. It's like you had to walk over hot coals to get to the other side, but you did, because you're that beautiful rhinoceros, you're the chariot, you're strong, you've got a thick skin and you're resilient and you can do it, and you're like, nothing's going to stop me. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading, where we're going to say, okay, it feels like a breakthrough. New steps bring breakthroughs, happiness, new beginnings. Inner child is looking pretty happy, feels like it's guided you as well. Let's see why the angels have guided you along this path and what this means for you. So we're going to explore that in the extended reading. And so love it if you come over, Scorpio. Link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments. If you're interested in a solar return reading or a tarot reading for Scorpio season, the link for that is also in the description box below. Please follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. All these things help with the growth of the channel. I truly appreciate it. And take care, Scorpio.